got to know that you in here.
Optimistic, pessimistic, all kind of mystics. Yeah, it's a fact. Because once they sentence you, bro, you got to like, okay, I got to prepare to do this time.
His hair, he didn't have like dreads or nothing, but he had like a little bush. They showed his mugshot and he shaved bald.
Yeah.
I'm like, there was no facial hair, just shaved bald.
I don't like that. I'm
like, why they got him looking like a skinhead damn near? I'm like, why do you? What's the purpose of to make him shave what little hair he had?
Well, like I say, because I heard, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, I heard Angola had tried that at one time, making people shave their dreads, their braids, until you have people going to the whole people fight. Because it's my religion, I can do this, da da da. So some people make you shave all the hair off to make sure you're not bringing in no lice or no, when I say lice, like little crabs or something into their facility. So they make it clean up, shave up, boom, boom. I don't like...
They'll let them grow it back.
I don't know, because like I said, we don't have them problems in the Fed.
Okay.
Mustache, beard, bush, dreads, braids, whatever you want, finger wave, whatever you want. You want the stacks?
Yeah, I've heard state they don't want you to have a 5 o'clock shadow. Like, you got to make sure it ain't even no stubble is even growing back. You got to make sure it's clean.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So, but in federal, you're going to have a big old licky yak. You can have something down,
Oh, you can stash something in there.
Yeah, so, I don't like, I got some homies that do it too, but then I'm used to seeing them like that. But I don't like because it separates who is who. What I mean by that is when you shaving your mustache. When they cut that mustache off, you be thinking like, oh, that's a boy. Because we we in our state, it's like, man, cut that contraband off your face. Yeah. Whereas now, I got some homies that like to do it to look young. Man, I'm gonna shave all it to make me look young. So a lot of them do it for that purpose. But I just would love to speak with his father to see how his first day went. What is he doing? What's going on? How is he keeping busy? Also, for the people who really care, once he filed his appeal, you could file for an appeal bond.
Okay, while the appeal's going, you can try to get back out again.
Right.
I heard they were trying to get appellate lawyers to come in because I do feel like there were some mistakes in his trial that they need to kind of look at. I mean, his defense didn't do anything. Speaking of, if he was to get a visit from his mother or father, and let's just say, I'm not talking about right now, I'm talking about like, let's say within a year or two, if he does, when they see him without knowing, and he has like now a neck tattoo, because right now he has no tattoos, but if he has a neck tattoo, a face tattoo or something, what would that normally say?
That you didn't let this prison get to you, you let somebody get in your head. Now you're getting comfortable in here. Mm. You feel like, okay, this home for the next 17, 18 years.
I mean, it is going to be home, technically. Yeah. Because what they say is, not saying he has to lose hope with the bond, with the appeal process, but some people tell you, you got to know that you're in here.
Optimistic, pessimistic, all kind of mystics. Yeah, it's a fact. Because once they sentence you, bro, you got to like, okay, I got to prepare to do this time. Yeah, I got to prepare.
Or should he be hopeful to go home any day?
Of course, we all do that, man. This is our favorite thing. Once we get sentenced, we tell all our people, "Oh, I'll be home in a minute. Oh, I got my appeal rights. I'm gonna give it back. I'm gonna be back in court. I'm gonna this." So we tell all our people that.
Yeah, you don't want your people to fall off. Like, oh, you got life. They'll quickly fall off. Yeah.
I would say this though: if his family got the $600,000, invest in something because he gonna need it down the stretch to keep him going.
Oh, you mean invest in something to
invest the money in something to be able to keep taking care of him.
Yeah, some people were upset about possibly they use that money to buy a new house. And I look at it as that's kind of one of the smartest things you could do is to purchase a house outright where all you owe is taxes, meaning the dad or the mom don't have to work to pay a mortgage, meaning the money they make could go straight to him. You could always borrow from your house to do, to get a lawyer. I'm like, the house is the best investment to purchase. So I don't know why people be mad at that. Like, oh, they bought a house because they were leasing as they were living here. How quickly do you feel, just based on knowing how prisons work, if he'll have a fight, and how quickly do you think a fight may happen?
Well, one thing we do know, he not scary. He gonna defend himself. Fights happen if you allow them to. There are all kind of ways you can avoid fights. Don't gamble. Stay away from the dice game. Stay away from trying to control the TV or watching these programs. Like I see guys that like, I had a selling man from Baltimore, he was like 6'3". He had a TV, and he would put it on BET, and he would sit right there in front of that TV named Pound. And nobody would touch that TV. Bro, I would get up and look out the door, and he's sitting right there in front of the TV, them big old bifocals on, sitting right there in front of the TV. Every day, bro. And I'm like, bro, that's this dude. But he had 35 years. But he had a TV. And there was other people that would watch, but that was his TV.
He watching what he want to watch.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And so, go ahead.
So you got guys in prison that love the TV, that will fight you behind that TV, that run out of monsters. They will fight you behind that TV, kill you behind it, stab you behind that TV. I seen a dude, it was a homosexual disrespected dude. And the homosexual went and sat down, and because like we had the CNN TV, and then it was a miscellaneous, but they were trying to make, it was some whites trying to make it a Fox TV. So I'm glad, like, man, we ain't going for that. But then this guy, and the dude, the gay guy went and sat down and went to watch TV. The dude walked up behind him and kicked him in the back of his head.
The homosexual?
Yeah, he got kicked in the back of his head. The homosexual.
Damn.
Because he had disrespected the dude because he wanted to watch something on the TV. Like, this ain't your TV. And he had been down a while, so he thought he was putting down, and dude like, all right. He ought to be happy to do that and come back and bust him in the head and butcher him. He just kicked him in the back of his head, and he hit the floor. He apologized, man, my bad.
Yeah.
But you got people, Joker, that look, don't touch that TV.
Oh, it's gonna be something.
It was it's crazy you said it was a racist white dude came from Beaumont. He hadn't killed the black before, so he came there to the other pen, and he was like, turn the TV, and it's doing Juma on Friday. Bloods are sitting there watching, but he turned that TV. He said, ask about me. They know about I killed the black in Beaumont. And I'm mad because when I'm hearing this, I'm like, y'all should have took off in the unit. So they waited till when the move was called, he left out the unit to go let his brothers know, hey, I just did this to this blacks. I took this TV, turned him, and by the time he got up that walk, the word already, and they just with the Muslim, a lot of them wanted to put that knife in him.
Oh, dang. Oh. They didn't beat him up. They want to. Yeah,
because dudes beat up, but dudes trying to set a statement, man. They trying to butcher you.
Oh man, okay.
They trying to make a movie, a horror movie at that.
So I'm telling you. So I understand what you're saying. He could avoid a fight.
Yeah.
But